Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Log Horizon Season 1, Episode 8. And last episode, they created, like the Crescent Moon Alliance created this food stand where, with Nyata's help, they were selling like real food to everybody in the game, trying to collect money. But then when they were doing that, there were the people that were like, okay, like how is this happening? So they're sending their spies, I guess. I don't know how all of that's gonna work. And then we had Shiroe reach out to one of the members of the Tea Party, Shoryu. He asked for his help as well. And Shuri already has a guild that he has set up. And then Shiro is like, okay, now let's time for the next step. The second step or something or other. I don't know. I really don't know what the whole plan is, but yeah, we'll see. So that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/FeelMini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Kiana Russian Rising. Yeah, we are ready for the punchline. There's no use for your gimmicks, so check this out. Who are these people? Villain in glasses. Is he a villain? Dragon's Nest. I'm confused. Am I watching the right stuff? Karashin. I love how they're showing what they're actually thinking. Meaning Henrietta? Okay. That means the other. Mm-hmm. I love that. They got exactly what they wanted. Right. Don't worry, he's gonna save you. The brother's like, Mm. Oh, this is the guy that before the clearing, right? Not clearing, but I forgot the episode. That has to be traumatic. I don't care if it's a game or not, but to think that you actually died, even though they woke up later, like that feeling, you can't just forget that. That's the thing that I represent. That I remember from the first episode. I don't know. Mm. Mm-mm. Don't think like that. That's the more reason you need to be saved. Mm. なるほど。Mm-hmm. Is that what you by violence in classes? Poor Akatsuki. He's the villain in classes? Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Good question. Whoa. Oh, astronomical. Awesome. I love the way they presented this whole meeting. When it's something so simple, it's too much. That broke my heart. Like, it really broke my heart. Yeah. What about the man? This music is making it feel even more epic. He's coming to save them tomorrow. The round table. I love this episode so much. Like, I really loved it. I'm not a business type person. My mind doesn't work like that. But just seeing the way they were manipulating all this, the way they were manipulating all these masters of these guilds to get exactly what they wanted. It was so cool to watch. Like, it was so cool. The only thing that Marie had to do was just smile. And then Henrietta was the one that was, conducting the meeting, the transactions, like everything. The title, the title is Villain in Glasses, right? And then not at first, I forgot, whatever. I thought it was Villains in Glasses. So when they showed, what was his name again? Karashin, in the beginning he was wearing glasses, and then then I'm like, okay, is he the villain that they're talking about? And then he came to the meeting. I love how they were showing, okay, you have them sitting at the table, right? And then they will be showing what each one will be thinking, like in the background, like or sort of like a bluish version of themselves, just thinking about how the other person is trying to play them, or I don't know. Like, it was just so cool. And then he came into the place, and then Henrietta was conducting the meeting and everything, and then you see her at one point with her doing something like this with her glasses, and then you see also Shiroi, like in the same frame, you see him also, as well, with the glasses, and I'm like, okay, so do they mean them? Feelings in glasses? Since they're basically, I don't know, they're basically manipulating those people, right? So they can be considered villains in that particular moment or whatever. So I'm like, okay, is it them? But then they mentioned specifically that Shiroi was called the villain in glasses. And I loved, okay, first you had Karashin came in, right? And then they're like, okay, we need you to provide I guess they need to stock up on their ingredients and stuff. So they wanted Karashin to help them with that. And then they gave him this. I feel like the first price that they wrote, the Marie or Henrietta wrote and gave to Karashin was like 6,000 or something. I feel like that's what I saw. But then the guy was like, he turned around and he's like, okay, when they mentioned that they have the other competing guilds that basically do the same thing that Karashin's guild does. When they said that, okay, they were also winning by you just because Marie knows Karashin, that's why he called him in first and all that. But the guys had to immediately jump into the opportunity, and it's like, okay, I'll do everything you want me to do just for this price, but then they were able to bring it back down to 30,000 or whatever. So they got that guy on his side, and then they brought in the other two guild masters I feel like they were in the intro, like one of the episode I was talking about them. And I think it was also in there, whatever. So they also brought them in, and then they told them basically that they needed money, 5 million, I think they said, and that okay, they made it seem like they were going on this giant quest, when it's not really that they were going on a quest where they were going to win all these prizes. That's not really what they were trying to do. But it's not, they are undertaking like a big thing, so it's not really like a lie. So these guys are thinking, okay, especially when they mentioned that Shiroi was the one behind it and everybody knew him like in the game and how amazing he is. So they're like, oh my gosh, if Shiroi is in this, then that means this quest has got to be this amazing thing that's going to bring in a lot of money, a lot of whatever. So they immediately jumped in and they're like, okay, they were gonna provide the money. Like each kid was supposed to provide, I believe, 1.5 million or something. So they did that. So I believe that was step 2, to get all those people to provide the funds that they needed. So that went perfectly, just like Shiroi thought it was gonna go. And then he's going on to the next step, and I believe the next step is to invite all these guild masters. So they showed that guy, the way the dog on the cliff someplace. Then they showed the guy that they already showed before, the blonde dude. And I guess they were supposed to go on a quest, but because the meeting that Shiroi is invoking is going to be happening like at the same time, they're not going to go on the quest anymore, and they're going to go to the meeting just because Shiroi is going to be the one. I also loved that bit where when the other 2 masters came in, and then one reacted in a way that is like, he reacted in a way, and the other guy with the glasses, the white haired person, also reacted, and he's like, calm down, like we need to something or other, I don't know. And then Henrietta made the connection, similarities. He said, okay, this one is more, he doesn't understand the subtlety of things, but then the other one, the white haired one, is more like Shiroi, but he doesn't have Shiroi's what did she say? I don't know, he doesn't have something of Shiroi. So I'm like, ah, Shiroi is unique. I hope there's not gonna be any character. Well, there probably is gonna be like another character that's also like that has the mind to plan stuff, and Shiroi is still gonna be like the best out of all of them. That round table, I'm so excited for that round table, for what he's trying to do, man. I know he's trying to change Akiba for the better, and he's trying to get those 2. They sort of like went back a little bit to tell us how these 2, when they got in the game, how they got to be recruited with this Hamelin, right? They got into the game. The brother was already Toya, right? He was already like gung-ho about exploring things. Like he was accepting it like way quicker than the little sister was. Than the sister. Who was the oldest? I don't know. The sister was. So they got attacked by these people that they Shiroi's guild faced. Oh, they weren't killed by that time yet, but yeah, I think it was in the third episode, I believe. The depths of, is it the depths of palm? I don't know, but yeah, they faced those people. Those was the same people that attacked these kids, and then they killed them. Oh, when they woke up in the cathedral, and I'm like, that has got to be traumatic for this kid. Like before, they were outside playing a game, and even if your character was to die in the game, it's like nothing, it's a game. But in this particular case, you yourself, you are in the game, you're the character, and they're killing you. So that has got to be traumatic. So they died, everything that they had accumulated at one point, they lost. So it's like they needed help from anybody, and that's when the Hamelin people like took advantage of that. And now they feel like they don't deserve to be saved. I'm like, girl, And apparently Toya did not tell Minori that he already saw Shiro at one point, but he didn't reach out to him, and that he wanted to be like him. Oh, I cannot wait, because I am sure like Minori and Toya are gonna be joining Log Horizon, so I cannot wait for that to happen, for them to leave this crappy guild and join up with their. They keep saying Nissan, so I'm like that older brother. That's what I'm saying. I can't wait for that to happen, and I can't wait for this meeting that's gonna happen. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, thank you so much for checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/PLMini. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.